Today we're modeling early development, earliest stages of development. And you'll need some different types of clay. You need clay for your blastocyst, and then you need one of each type to make the different layers of cells, the endoderm, ectoderm, and mesoderm. So, take your ball of clay, your big one, ping pong shaped ball of clay, and roll it up. This is a fertilized egg. This is just one cell. So everyone at this table started out at one cell. It's called a zygote at this stage. Now the first stage of development is for that one cell to become two cells. So now you have an embryo at the two-cell stage. So let's do that again. Take each one of those cells, break it into two, roll it up. Now you have an embryo in the four-cell stage. Each one of these cells can go on to become whatever it wants to be in the body. It's totally free to choose, and because of that it's called totipotent. It can totally be whatever it wants. So that's one type of cell in the body. There's different stages. So these are all totipotent cells. Let's break them into two again. So we're going to roll it up, roll it up. Take each one of those cells. We had 4 to begin with. So how many are we going to have now? That's right, we're going to have 8. So we gather all our cells together, and we have an embryo in the 8-cell stage. So you'll notice this isn't getting any bigger. It's just getting more and more compact. It's going to keep doing that over and over and over again. So we're going to jump to the next stage of development, which is hard to see because we can't roll out a million tiny little balls and have them all over the table. So we're just going to model it. So we're going to take our ball here, roll it into one big blob of clay, and then we're going to pinch it into a little hollowed out bowl. And we're going to grab a different color clay here. So for the purposes of just modeling, we're only going to make 4 little cells. Now you know, because we just did that last part, that there are way more cells in an embryo. But because this is just a model, we're just going to make 4 right now. So gather up your 4 cells, put them in one corner of the hollowed out bowl, and you have something called a blastocyst. It's called a blastocyst because it went from being that super dense ball of cells to blasting out into this hollow shape with a mass of cells at one end. This is called the inner cell mass, and these are called stem cells. So when you hear scientists talk about stem cells, they're all cells from the inner cell mass. Each one of these cells might go on to become different things. So we're going to model that next. So we'll take these aside, and then we'll roll out some more balls. So we need 3 different colors, because there's 3 different layers of cells in your body at this stage, 3 different types of cells that they can become. And each one of these cells is going to be something that's called multipotent instead of totipotent. If it was totipotent, it could be anything that it wanted. But maybe it doesn't have that power at this stage. It's multipotent because it can only become a certain type of thing in the body, a certain type of cells. So let's finish rolling these out. Our little multipotent cells. And we're going to arrange them so that you have a semicircle here, and then cells in the middle, and then cells at the top. So this has undergone a process called differentiation. Each type of these cells has become different. So these are going to be the ectoderm. So your ectoderm goes on to become your nerves and your skin. And these down here are going to become endoderm. So endoderm cells go on to become your guts and your insides. And then these in the middle, those last type of cells are called mesoderm. And mesoderm cells make up your blood vessels and your bones and stuff like that. So you now have a gastrula where you used to have a blastocyst. So if you want to see what the next stage of development is, head on over to that table and you can make an embryo at the 1 month stage of development with all the different little parts.